What's up, everybody? It's Jeremy from WeldTec Designs, and check out this awesome Entegra motorhome. This is a Vision 29S, and you may be thinking, well, Jeremy, what could you possibly be doing to that? You don't lift Class A F53 motorhomes, do you? Well, actually, as a matter of fact, I do. I'm gonna go over everything that we did to the front of this as well as to the rear of this. So it's definitely gonna be an informative video. If you have an F53 motorhome, you're not going to wanna miss this because I'm going to keep thousands of dollars in your pocket and you're going to become my best friend because I'm gonna save you money for the gas tank. In 3, 2, 1. All right, so let's start off by talking about the F53 motorhome. If you have one, if you've been on any of the Facebook groups or forums, you've read the countless and countless posts talking about, oh, my motorhome drives like crap. What do I do to fix it? And then it tells you all kinds of craziness that people have done in order to make their motorhome drive better. And I've done a whole video, kind of a rant, talking about suspension and this whole problem. And here's the biggest thing. I want to explain this to you. This is because for the longest time, the only solution were these things, where Coney shocks and sumo springs and heavy duty sway bars and track bars and airbags and blah, 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 blah. Yes, that was the answer. You know, that was like the telephone in 1986. Well, hello, it's 2025. Technology has improved and we are with that technology making the best possible suspension for your F53 motorhome. And let's talk about this because I get tired of reading how much money people waste when it's like the solution like this could be $2,000 and you could be done. And here's the thing, when you do a set of these King 2.5 shocks, they're gonna last you the whole life of your coach. They're completely rebuildable. These things are amazing. They're made right here in California. There's just so much amazing about this, and I will even put a link or a card down below so you can go watch the video of us breaking down what we did in testing these shocks as well as what goes into building these shocks. It's freaking amazing. So first of all, the customer brought this in and was like, hey, I really like this, but it does sit a little bit low where I want to be able to go. Okay, no problem. So we do have a set of springs for the front and for the rear of this. You're gonna have a straight axle in the front and a straight axle, your drive axle in the rear, both leaf spring front end. So we did our add-a-leaf on the front of it. Now, what's really nice about this, it's a parabolic spring, just like your factory springs. And the way we build the spring is pretty darn awesome because it's going to be super progressive as you hit bumps or dips or need more assistance in weight carrying capacity of the coach. Now, to double up on that, we added that 2.5 King shock to the front of it to control the ride. Now, here's the big thing. This is a 2.5 shock. It is a monotube shock. It is a nitrogen shock and it has an internal floating piston, so we're separating the gas from the oil. That is a huge thing. So you're going to get less shock fade or cavitation in your shock than you would in a traditional shock that is not a monotube, that is like the Coney shock, which is a twin tube design where everything is kind of mixed together. It's like, yeah, that was cool in 1986, not anymore. So what's really nice about this shock is it is totally rebuildable, as well as we can also valve the shock to your motorhome, to your needs. So there's a lot of benefits that go into this setup, and for $500 for your shock, it's like a no-brainer, especially when you see both shocks next to each other. You're like, 500, like 360. Yeah, like I know which shock I want. One's not rebuildable, you throw it away. The other one, like I said. So We've worked really hard on this suspension up in the front, and really when it comes to the back, so let's talk about that. So we wanted more height in the front. So typically on one of these coaches, depending on the size of the coach, we're gonna get about 2 to 3 inches of additional height in the front of it. And as we move to the back of it, a lot of these components are so hard to see. It's not like our Class C where you get to see all the stuff and it looks amazing and we're running bigger tires. We're still keeping everything stock and original when it comes to your tires, but in the rear, we've also added that Add-A-Leaf. Now, here's the big thing about the Add-A-Leaf. What's really nice about that is you're gonna notice right away how much less sway you have, how much less like what people call tail wag you're going to have. It's very controlled, and even on the way here, we were doing about 70 miles an hour, made an abrupt lane change into one lane and came back, and the return to center was so impressive. I felt like I was in control of the coach the entire time, and that's the key to it. I want you to feel confident and comfortable behind the wheel of your coach, because heck, the whole reason you bought this house on wheels was to get out and drive it and see this beautiful country that we live in, right? So we got 2 more inches. So you can imagine how much lower this was, being 2 inches lower right here. And then we added that 2.5 shock to the rear of that as well. And it's that simple. And really, you could install this in your driveway, you know, with the correct tools. It's not anything crazy. Now, typically to finish this off, we'll run our King 2.0 steering stabilizer in the front of it. However, this customer already had a steering stabilizer. So our goal is not to sell you more, just to sell you what you need so you can enjoy the drive. So we're gonna leave that alone up in the front. We got him more clearance, a higher RV with better shocks on it to really make this thing just drive amazing. And if you want to know more about this suspension, give us a call, go on our website, give one of our sales guys a call, and they can explain this to you, break it all down, and tell you what's involved in it. But I guarantee you, you're gonna absolutely love the way that it drives, and you're not gonna have to do anything else. No track bars, no, just nothing. You're done. Go drive it, go enjoy it. That's my goal, to have you go out and have fun driving this thing. Again, guys, my name is Jeremy from WeldTec Designs. I love building you guys awesome suspension so that you can enjoy your motorhomes. That's all I got. Hey, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. Come hang out with me. I do new videos every week. And I forgot to mention Big J's RV review. Go check that out. I'm gonna do a full walkthrough of this coach, show you all the cool features on the inside and out, and even more. I'm full of surprises, and I hope to see you guys again. Otherwise, I'm Jeremy from WeldTec Designs. I'll see you guys in the next video.